Welcome back, Grumbles. It's time to press any button.
Any button?
Any button.
What about your button?
Yeah.
But you said any button.
No, I meant on the controller.
Oh, sorry. Hello, everybody. I'm Crazed.
And I'm Witchley.
And we are playing...
What Remains of Edith Finch?
Yeah. I have never played this.
And you've never seen it?
I've seen bits and pieces from you watching it.
Yes.
So,
I watched it a few times. Intuition.
wow. They just threw me in.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, well. Oh, hi. I'm not Edith, am I?
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Okay. That's a house?
Yep.
It looks like that is like 18 houses on top of it.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Okay. Open
Inside
up.
the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Well, we better open them. I love that birdhouse.
It's just like their house.
Yeah, it is. Okay, we gotta get...
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Sorry, I can't... I need to stop talking. Cameras!
No trespassing.
Well, this is technically my house, so
Exactly.
you know, I'll take it.
So you're fine.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
I love the... I gotta say, I do love when the text comes up.
Right.
Kind of feels Scott Pilgrim-y.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Oof. So we're exploring this house because of a key?
Yeah.
And you're the last, remaining Finch?
Yes.
I found a hoof print culprit. Was it you? Oh, come back. Alright.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Until today. Wow, that is a house.
Look at that place.
We're gonna explore all of it?
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Huh. I don't know if that's structurally correct, and that would... I don't know. I've never built a house, so I guess I wouldn't know.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Okay, can I grab that?
I don't think so.
Wait, it's another Finch!
Milton Finch.
Wait, why is Milton missing? What's going on?
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Why are we afraid of houses? Is it haunted?
Well, I guess you have to go in and find out.
Huh. Oh, we're going in through the doggy door.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Can we...
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Interesting. Very interesting. Even though you know everything, honey. I know diddly squat.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
It definitely feels lived in, and I like that.
Right.
I mean, look, you see the...
Canned food.
Yeah, just says canned...
Cannery.
Cannery. chicanery. That is a cool stove.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Yeah. You got like...
I
Man!
like how nothing's dusty.
Yeah, isn't that... Yeah, it should be dusty.
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
Imperial Palace. Chinese. Oh, I thought that was a cup. I was like, oh, that's a water faucet. It's a cool place! Alright, well, your brother Lewis. Memorial. Got it. Edith. Dawn. Lewis. Eddie. Is
Edie?
that... Edie?
Yeah.
Edie? Did I say Eddie?
Yes.
Ed, and Eddie. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just, like, enjoying, like...
Yeah, look around, explore.
How much everything's
You never
lived in.
know what's going to trigger her to say something.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Are we gonna relive that scene, or is it gonna explain a little bit more about what happened?
We're gonna go through this.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
You can hear the wind.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth. Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Sank? Is that the original house?
Yeah.
Wow.
Doesn't that look nice?
It does look nice. Now it just looks like a Tim Burton style house now.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, not at all. I love that it looks lived in. I'm kind of like just examining everything. Like you can see books behind the couches, so you can tell a lot of people love to read in the family. A lot. Oh my god, I'm still looking up and I'm like, yeah, books, nothing but books. Oh my god, and there's books on the banister?
Yeah.
Wow.
Now check that thing on the table.
Table?
Yeah.
Birds?
Can
Hiking?
you click on anything?
I can't click on anything. I can click on these things that are white.
I see.
Oh, I have to turn it myself.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Oh, interesting. Ooh, packing peanuts.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
A lantern.
There's something you can click on over there.
Where? Oh.
Yeah.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Oh, what happened to Milton? God damn. Whoa. Someone... Wow, is that sealed up?
Yes.
What the hell? Someone doesn't want us in there. Man, there's so much to do. Do you have a general direction you want me to see, or?
I want to click on all the things you can click on.
After Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got pretty sick of salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
We did leave the cat here, so she's somewhere. Never did learn how to open cans.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Oh, I wonder what the key's for. I want to know. Am I gonna cry?
I don't know.
I'm going upstairs.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
I'm sorry, why is all the rooms sealed up? Because she didn't want anyone to leave, or... Huh. Okay. It's like they're coffins, honey. They're coffins, look!
Okay, there you
Oh.
go.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
I didn't know you could look through the people. That's something new I didn't realize.
Yeah, I was hoping you would on the downstairs one, but...
Edie's father Odin built the original house.
I want to look through there.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
That's kind of fucked up. So there's a library.
Yes.
Even though we have multiple books outside the library.
Probably because the mom sealed up the door so we couldn't get into the other books.
How crazy is she that she has to seal every door?
I don't understand the reasoning for that, honestly.
She's like, I don't want to lose my children, so they're gonna stay in there and never come out, or they're like they don't get a room, you know. All right, I will look up there later, but I want to look down in the second floor right now. Let's look at through the peepholes, Sven and Eddie. Or Edie, sorry, Eddie. God, I keep...
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Somewhere in there, still never finished. Gregory.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
How do you go to the bathroom? Because that's sealed up. That's a bathroom. But why does that...
It belonged to Gregory.
I'm going to look one more time. Look how pink that is. That's the pinkest room I've ever seen.
Look at all that shag carpet in there.
Do you need a shag carpet for a bathroom?
Maybe in the 70s.
It's a different time then. Calvin!
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Okay. I don't know how to process that. I don't know how to process half of this.
You will.
Oh. Alright, one more people and we'll go upstairs. Molly!
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Yeah, you're right. This place is not dusty at all. This should be dusty, like covered in... Ooh! Do we have a room?
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
Whoa!
Does it look familiar?
That's the sunken house.
Yeah.
I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
There must be something in here that we need. Ooh!
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
We need a key. Do we have the key? Is this the key? What? 20,000 Leagues Under the
Is
Sea.
it time to raid?
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
What in the hell?
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Time to go in! This is awesome!
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Okay. So we had a little cubby hole.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door.
This is Molly's room, right?
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Molly had a jellyfish.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Wow. Oh, wait. Is the gerbil dead in there? Oh, okay. I don't think I see it. Okay. We're good.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
I bet. Huh. So much to see. Let's see. It's like a layout of the room. Did she just cut open a starfish?
Looks like it.
Huh. Ooh, journal. Sorry, I have to keep remembering they had to turn.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
I ate the gerbil. Oh my god! The gerbil food!
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Okay, so we ate gerbil food. Nice. So you get to live through all of the Ediths?
The Finches?
The Finches. Wait, sorry. Edith is you, right?
Yeah. You're playing as Edith Finch right now.
Oh my god, I thought about it.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Good girl. Good girl.
You should see if there's another room.
There's another room?
Like the bathroom?
You mean like this room? Well, they had it good. They had their own bathrooms? Or at least Molly did?
I kept eating and eating.
I'm sure that's not poisonous or anything.
Yeah. Especially back in the 40s.
If you're not supposed to swallow toothpaste
I
these
ate a
days.
lot of things that night.
Those cannot be... Those have to be decorative, right?
If they were real, they probably weren't safe to eat.
Is this when she dies?
Oh.
Am I literally
That's
killing her?
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
No! I'm not that hungry.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest.
Molly, I'm not that hungry. Don't make me do this.
I reached out for her.
Oh, this is dangerous.
And suddenly, I was a cat.
What is happening? I'm a cat? I'm a kitty cat now? What the hell is happening?
Yes.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Nah! I got you. I'm gonna get you. Oh, you motherfucker. I'm gonna pounce you so hard. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Why won't you look at me, Dad? Ma'am? This is so cool being a cat. Kitty cat. I'm gonna get you.
I jumped and I almost got her.
But
I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
why?
She was so hungry.
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
What is happening? I'm an owl! This is cool!
And you're higher than a kite. Probably.
Rabbits.
Rabbits. I'm coming for you, rabbits! Fuck! I got it!
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Man, this kid is always hungry. This is crazy. It's not what I thought the story was gonna be, where you become animals.
A mama rabbit.
I ate your child! I'm coming for the rest! Ah!
Oh, you're good.
She
That was a
almost
good
too big
lunge.
to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
In a tree? I'm sorry, what? What the fuck is happening? What? I'm sorry. I need a little bit more context here. Okay. I'm just rolling. This is so weird.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Is she just dreaming this? Please tell me she's just dreaming this.
Yeah, I think you better make your own conclusions on this one.
How do I dive down? I can't dive down.
You gotta find something to chase.
I saw something.
Where is it?
It was down here somewhere in the. I played Maneater. I know what I'm doing. There it is. I see it. I see it. I see it.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
I'm coming. I'm coming for you. Ah! I got you!
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
But I wanted more! More! I'm coming to get you!
Tight. Oh, but I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
I am an octopus! Whoa! This is weird!
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
I'm gonna go eat people now, huh? I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm gonna slither.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
I'm gonna get you. Oh my god. I just ate that person.
Yes, you did.
What the hell is happening? I'm gonna eat more human.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Once you have the taste of human flesh, you can never go back. Is that Jack Sparrow? I'm hearing Jack Sparrow. You're going to die! I'm going after the captain.
Okay, you got this.
You're dead, Captain. Goodbye.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
This is not where I thought the story was going. and if Molly's fantasy is anything like the rest of the the Ediths or the Finches, I'm kind of excited. Oh my god, I came out of a toilet. This is like a general fear of mine. Not joking. I do not. I never want anything to come out of my toilet. Oh my god, am I eating me? Is this when I disappear? Oh no, Molly! You can't eat yourself. That's called cannibalism.
All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
I will be delicious. Huh. Interesting, Molly. Did she die young?
Yeah, if you look at her dates.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
37 to 47.
Wow, so she died at 10. Was she sick or something?
Her parents sent her to bed without dinner.
So she died from starvation?
Pretty sure she was fine before that.
I can't describe it,
Remember
but
the toothpaste?
I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
Okay, is there anywhere else like exploring
She
here?
ingested a lot of poisonous things though.
Yeah. Squid, human,
Toothpaste.
berries. Do we have to go back through here? Wait, how do we get out of here? I feel like there's some way to get out of here. A different way. I'm gonna figure it out. Give me a second. I'm smart. Oh, found it.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories.
Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Coincidence? I think not.
I spent a lot of time in Great Grandma Edie's room.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Kind of like my grandma. She had the pills. The pill count.
Yeah.
Calendar pills, whatever. She didn't have the oxygen tank.
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
That was awesome. I would love to see the finished product.
Right?
Her room was like a museum.
Odin!
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. And misfortune.
Wait, what the?
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
How'd they get these shots?
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Interesting. I'm loving all the backstory here.
Right?
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Started with Odin. The bottom of the branch. Or at the stem. So much to this game.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
I mean, it says it right there. Picture says is worth 1,000 words. Built in 1937, Sven Finch. The wall? Huh.
I think it's the house.
Oh.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long time.
My friend Bigfoot, Sam Medal. Oh, ceremony. Metal ceremony. Sam Photo. I'm sorry. I didn't. Medal. Home movies. Edith's interview. Random junk. Weird America. The Finches. Conspiracy Now. Sam Photo Award 69. Mole Man beneath the Finch house.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Oh. Shrine sketches. Can I look at that? There's so much to this. There's like... I love it.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
I can see that. Is that her? Is it Edith right there?
Yeah.
Aw.
In the bed.
Happy 90th birthday. Aw. I just love the attention to detail in this game so far.
Yeah.
Wow. Didn't know we were gonna get to this already, but wow.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Yeah.
It was a pretty big trace.
Another key? Do I have the same key?
There's a secret in this bathroom.
By Sven and Edie Finch. Wait, oops, sorry, I had to keep doing it.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
This is so creative.
Right?
Wow, there's so much in here. Huh. I can't interact with any of this, but...
Sven
looks
gave
like...
Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. he never put it down.
I can see that. This is so cool.
Yeah.
House has so much history to it. Milton. So Milton was just. What if Milton never left the house? He was just dead in the house.
He got lost somewhere.
Like the boy, you know, like the horror movie The Boy.
Oh.
How do I get up? Oh, there we go. Fort Calvin. Wow. Fort Sam. Oh, that's kind of nice. They kind of like divided the room up.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
They both had very different tastes.
Yeah. As much as I would love to keep exploring, we'll have to end it for this episode.
Oh, damn it!
I'm really enjoying this. We're going to keep playing. But yeah, I want to keep these short. And I heard this is a really short game. So this is going to be a couple episodes.
Okay.
But I'm really enjoying it. I'm really just enamored by just everything in every room. Like it tells a story.
Yeah, it does.
Like I love that. I love environment storytelling.
Yeah.
Without you,
This
like,
game is great at it.
and it's amazing. Like there's many games that I've enjoyed over the years that done it so well. Like Last of Us is one where you can kind of just see the environment and it kind of tells a story. Fallout has a really good way of doing that. Skyrim, open world games, but this is like really nice. Like it's condensed. I loved it. Just feels everything's lived in. So you know what? I'm enjoying it. That is what Remains of Edith Finch. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna see this to the end. Yes. Let us know down below if you guys ever played this game, what you guys think of it, or you know who's your favorite Finch. Yes. I keep saying Edith. Who's your favorite Finch so far? Also, leave a like, subscribe, and we'll see you for the next one. I'm crazed.
And I'm actually grumbling.